You know, American movies have got better popcorn than European movies. But that's only an opinion. I go to the film to hear the soundtrack. The picture becomes a background. They just filmed a background for some music I wrote. It's the new James Bond film, Live and Let Die. And I must admit that the film helps the music work. So does the popcorn. When you were young and your heart was an open book.
Broccoli and Saltzman had put around that they wanted a good theme tune. One of the team asked Paul McCartney if he would write a song.
I said, okay, send me the book round. They didn't have a script then, I don't think, so he sent me this Ian Fleming book, and I read it and thought it was pretty good. And that afternoon I wrote the song. It was co-produced with George Martin, and I worked with George, which I hadn't done since the Beatles. George took an acetate of it out to, I think it was the Bahamas where they were filming it, and he took it to Harry Saltzman.
And I thought, well, he's going to sort of look me over. And at the end of this, he said, by the way, who do you think we should get to sing the song? I said, well, you do have Paul McCartney. Yeah. What do you think of Thelma Houston? I said, well, I think she's great. But Paul, how about Aretha Franklin? I said, fantastic. But Paul, and I suddenly realized that I had to put it to him as delicately as I could that if he didn't take Paul, he wouldn't get the song.
George kind of looked and said, this is the real track, lads. Hope you like it.
Say, live and let die.
Live and let die. It was rock and roll. You hadn't had a Bond song that sounded like that. That blew me off my seat.
Oh, I remember Dad playing the Paul McCartney song. He had big speakers in the living room. My sister and I just going crazy, going absolutely crazy.
It's a little bit of everything. There's a kind of strange reggae interlude. It's not my favourite part of the song, I have to confess, but nevertheless, it's there.
What does it matter to you?
What's it gonna matter? Like, no! Well, what are you thinking?
It shouldn't make sense, but it does.
You got to give me up.
And it remains one of the great Bond themes.
Wouldn't you agree?
Live and Let Die There, which got to #9 in the summer of 1973.